Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mai and this is Dora of my mom. Today's a really nice and excited video because a friend of mine had a baby a few months ago. I'm gonna say 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm finally get to meet him tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little gift for the baby and the mom, of course. I'm gonna use my embroidery machine because what I'm gonna make is something that they can keep forever as a reminder of that special day of the birth. What I'm gonna make is a little bit of art with all the details of the birth of baby Leo so they can keep it forever. I'm gonna put it on a frame and I'm gonna take you with you through this process. I have done this before for a couple of friends, but this is a product that I'm gonna put in my website as a custom order that you can order for your baby or a baby of someone that you love. The first step will be to modify the digital file on my computer using Embrilliant software, and then we will transfer to the machine, change the threads to the appropriate color that I want to use, and then just see the magic happen. And then of course we are gonna cut the fabric and put it in a nice frame for my friend. If you like this channel, if you enjoy my videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let's start. Also, I bought a new gadget, so this little controls my camera, so I don't have to just go there and then so I can walk away and I don't have to press anything there. I can zoom in, hello, and I can zoom out just using this. Oh, so good. I can take pictures, I can trigger it to stop and start the video. Such a game changer. Anyway, let's get to work. We are gonna use Embrilliant software. I was already playing with some of the designs, but I'm not gonna use that design. I'm actually gonna use one already made. I bought it from Designs by Juju, which is a very popular, excellent website to get all your machine embroidery files. If you are not very good at digitizing, which I am not, because the baby is called Leo, I'm gonna use a lion template or surprise. And what you need to do is just select the one that you wanna use, and then you just input the numbers and the information of the birth. Because different machines have different file endings, you have to know which type of file your machine accepts. So mine is a DSD. If you want an 8x8 or a 6x10 or a 5x7. I don't know inches, so I always have my trusty battered ruler next to me and I just look, well, I think 8x8 would be nice. When it comes up in my software, it comes with those horrific colors and you just need to adjust it. But also, just very quickly, this is showing the hoop that I'm using. I'm using here the 320 times 240. So I will have to use the biggest hoop that I have for it to fit. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start changing the colors first because I hate the way, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it matters what is in the machine and the order of the threads in the machine. So this really doesn't matter that much. However, I'm a very visual person and I prefer if this looks like it's meant to look. So I'm gonna go ahead and modify the colors and then I will start inputting the data for baby's Leo's birth. I have finished modifying the colors so it looks like the actual template. It looks beautiful now. The file from Designs by Juju will give you what palette of threads they are using. So in this case, they are using Floriani's polyester. Of course, I don't have the same exact colors, but later on when it's a moment to embroider, I'm gonna look at my collection and get the closest to this as possible. Now it's time to put the baby's name and all of that in the template. The file is ready. I have finished modifying all the information. I'm happy with the colors, the combination. Now we are gonna cut the fabric, put it on the hoop, change the colors of the machine to match as close as possible to the colors that I have selected here, and we'll just see the magic happens. To transfer from the computer to the machine, some machines do have Wi-Fi, and I think my machine, it can be connected to Wi-Fi, but I'm not sure how. I just use a very easy USB drive. What you need to make sure here is that you save your file as a dot, whatever the machine accepts. So in my case, .dsd. All right, don't mind the mess. It's a messy time in the studio. All right, so I just need to get organized with all my hoops. These are magnetic hoops, which are great, better than the normal ones. But as you can see, I don't have one that fits. In terms of magnetic hoops, I don't have one that fits the size that I want to make, so I have to use the original hoops that came with the machine. So this is the hoop that we need, 320 by 240. So it is a little bit. Be careful with your fingers. Oh. Ow. So we need a stabilizer, and I'm gonna use this one. So I'm gonna put 2 layers of stabilizer for this project because it's gonna be on a frame, so it doesn't matter how thick the little bit is. That is big enough. Yeah, that will be enough for 2. Perfect. Again, don't mind the mess that is around me. And for the actual fabric, I'm gonna use this calico fabric. I think it's a nice tone, earthy tone for the announcement, especially because it goes perfectly with the design, but also you don't want an actual print underneath. You want the focus to be actually what is embroidered. So I'm just gonna cut a big piece and then I'm just gonna iron it. And after that, we will just start with this, changing all the colors. I'm lucky enough that I have an embroidery with 12 needles, meaning that I don't have to change color after color. If I get 12 there, then the machine should do everything by itself. But if you have a normal, like a home embroidery machine, you have to do each change manually. Very good thing to have is a printed version of the order of the file of the colors that is gonna embroider. After I exported the file to the machine, I hit print and it prints the design, how it looks, and then the order of the colors. So I can try to match the colors to what I have available. But also it's pretty handy for when you are programming the machine to know what needle is what color. It is a long process, but it's so worth it because once the machine is ready, set up, I just don't have to worry about anything but just see the magic happens. I'm gonna go ahead and start picking the colors that most resemble this, which probably will be at the top there, which you cannot see. Okay, I have all my threads that I need. Now we need to exchange the colors that are currently in the machine for this. Oh, did you know I have a Tamagotchi? He currently had a poo-poo. Is the original Tamagotchi, no light. He had a poo-poo. We just had a bath. Can you see that? He is currently 14 days old or 14 years. He's very disciplined, so he's very good boy. He is mildly hungry and he is mildly sad. Oh, let's give let's give him some food. So I'm gonna feed him and a proper meal, because the snacks is just not good. Sugar is not good for you. Do you remember this? Did you have mine? Was purely fuchsia, the one that I had as a kid. Anyway. But now we have all the threads correct. This is the easiest way to change threads in this embroidery machine, which is, sorry, it's very dirty, I have to clean it, which is to cut the thread, join it with a knot, and then pull the threads through the whole system until it's changed. Now we also have to thread each needle. I recommend to have one of these. Focus, focus, focus. It helps you a lot. Our clicks, make sure there is nothing on the way. I'm fine with that. Colors are not what they are here. Well, because we changed the thread, so of course there's not gonna know what colors is which. So we have to modify. Well, you don't have to, but it's better. I mean, I'm a visual person again. So. And I'm gonna say, okay, number one is that sandstone pale. So I'm just gonna say, number one is this one. The other one is white, which is fine. And then the last one is the burnt orange, which I'm gonna put it here. The colors don't match exactly, but you know what you have selected. Sandstone, Sudan, Dandelion, then Harvest Brown, which is the 5th. Now it does look like what we want to make, because I changed the colors. So we now need to check the contour, it's reading properly. I don't know, it's doing the border. Machine is not working. I had this issue before and it was all about the thread, the bobbin thread. So I just changed the bobbin thread. I have to change this again because I already did it like 2 times. So I want to start fresh. But that is something that happens with embroidery all the time, which is you have technical issues with the machines. And I'm not an expert, so it's Google, calling service, customer service. But I hope that I can make it work because it's Sunday, so no one is gonna answer the phone if I call. And I need this gift for tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. So, not great, to be honest. Fingers crossed I can fix it. Okay, I will tell you how it goes in a little bit. I fix it. I fix it. It's finally finished. It took me a few hours, probably like 2 to 3 hours. I did have a couple of issues with the machine. It was the bobbin. It's always the bobbin thread. But apart from that, the machine did an exquisite job at the embroidery. And I'm about to show you. So after that, I ironed with a Teflon paper on top because you cannot iron directly. And I cut according to the measures of the frame that I have. And here is the big reveal. It looks beautiful. Yay! So they can put it on a stand like this, or it also has a little bit to hang it off a wall. Oh, I am extremely proud of myself. If you want one of these for your kids or for someone that you love and just had a baby, reach out, go to my website, and I will have the custom order ready for you. This is a lion, but there are more designs that I can create because this looks so good. And it's such a beautiful, thoughtful, kind present for someone who just had a baby, just to keep forever. Well, this is the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. And also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe. This channel is all about stitching, sewing, crocheting, you name it, any craft. We do it here, except painting. I don't do with painting. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Monday. Bye.